pretty easy to miss. I know. The market's on fire. Maybe you haven't seen it. Maybe you have. When the market's on fire, there's a lot of opportunities, guys. And if you go to the prior videos, you see the performance of the other setups I've been talking about. Things are pretty good right now. Breakouts are working and working well. So in this video, I have about 6 setups to share with you guys. And yeah, let's get right into it. So GME. GME is on fire right now, and the setup is really, really nice. I mean, this is possibly my favorite setup in the market right now. And look at this, guys. So had been in a downtrend after this huge explosion in about May. And as you guys can see, right, broke out. And now it's building a little bit more of a launch pad here, getting ready to go to that 35, 36 level. It had a strong move today. As you guys can see, it's strong move, and then it started to fade. So I don't love that. But overall, you cannot deny the strength of this daily, right? That is super strong, super supported, and there is a lot of net option flow to the call side. So a lot of potential in GME. These are the types of names that can get really explosive. Obviously, if we have a catalyst, that's going to help everything. And there's a variety of catalysts I can think of for something like GME, especially given what's going on with Bitcoin right now. And the degeneracy is back, right? We're seeing these meme coins. We're seeing all sorts of stuff like this. So why not GME? So that, I mean, that's just how the market is right now. And that's how you have to trade and how you have to think, right? And it's not about having narratives and thinking, oh, it's overbought. No, because majority of these stocks that you think are overbought right now could go significantly higher. So it's about following the trend, stick with the trend, go with the flow, and you're going to do pretty well. NNE. So we spoke about NNE a few days ago. It was in the last video, I believe. It's still setting up, but it looks phenomenal. It's going to most likely get the big break here. Nuclear is really strong, and this looks really, really good. I don't think there's much I need to elaborate about here. I already spoke about it in the last video. Obviously, it's moving higher with the moving averages, and it's getting ready to take out this key resistance here. And it's been making lower highs, but I think it's going to break that pattern and send this thing much higher to maybe 36, 37, and beyond. So Tizu, this one's super interesting. So it's had a really big run, but if we go to the monthly, you could see the kind of base this thing has. And this 20.4 level is massive. I mean, getting past that would be huge. So I'm looking at Tizu right here, and I'm like, okay, well, this thing has potential massive upside. The earnings have been really good recently. And then we go to the daily here, and this is what I'm focusing really. I want to see a break of this, right? Break of this key level in the daily, and that's just going to send it above that 2050 level. And that's a monthly breakout. This thing can get really, really hot. It's already hot, right? It's made a massive move from, what is that, $7 to almost 20 bucks already. So it's had a really great rally since August, and it can easily continue that trajectory. This is a discount travel page. The numbers are decent. They are performing pretty well financially right now. So, I mean, I did a quick overview, nothing crazy, but the earnings have been good as well. So, Tizu. Roblox is next. So, Roblox, you can also look at the weekly here. It's getting into that clean air, but you can see here the consolidation on the weekly. We'll zoom into the daily so you can see it a little bit better. So, it gapped up, and basically it's just looking for like a delayed EP essentially, like waiting for the big move to break out of this structure. Eventually it will come with some strong volume, and when it does, we'll take advantage of it. It could come any day now, so that's why I kind of just want to throw it out there. Just pay attention to the structure. You'll know when it's breaking out of it, when that volume really steps up. That's super important for stuff like this. Another one that needs big volume to actually be actionable is FREY. So this is like a battery company. Must have had some really nice catalyst on its earnings. Goes from $1 to $2.36, and look at this flag, guys. I mean, most likely this thing's gonna fail, but it is pretty picture perfect just looking at it. Typically when you have stuff like this, it'll just, you know, drop down. But in the event that it does break out, with the key thing here is strong volume. Because if this doesn't have strong volume, I would not be confident enough to actually take a long position here. But if it does have strong volume and breaks out of this, right, goes above, let's just say it gets to 240, an entry here would be super, super interesting. Strong volume is the key thing. All right, guys, so that concludes the list for today. If you want to see more names, go to the X, link in bio. Also the Discord, it's also in the link in bio. So go check those things out, guys. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.